Hey guys, welcome to the Dunderheads podcast. Today we have three other members from Dunderheads here: Arizona, CJ, and Cole. Introduce yourself.
What up?
Yo, I'm CJ.
I'm Cole.
Jack's
CJ,
also
yours is
here.
cool
You
as
know,
fuck.
not really as special.
Yeah, I'm not that special.
Me and Jack aren't special. So
Screw,
Well, we've all
screw
already
me.
been
Get me out of the
introduced.
picture. Don't talk about me. Let's focus on these three funky cool dudes.
exactly, these fucking great people. So y'all should have brought some conversation topics. So what do you all got? We'll start with you, Arizona.
First of all, I think it's a terrible idea to start with me, but I could only think of one question.
Right?
So since I'm kind of new to this might be a dumb question, but the storyline, is it gonna happen? Is the whole storyline gonna be in the game, or is it gonna mostly happen before the game, or what kind of game are we making?
How do you not
Is
know
the
what game?
storyline gonna happen? What? You cut out for me.
Did nobody follow that?
I followed that.
I followed that.
I halfway followed that.
Thank you. CJ.
She means is how much of the lore is going to be backstory and how much of it is going to be
how
actually
much of it
told
is
via the game.
Oh, man,
Exactly.
that's a great.
Damn
All right,
genius. A damn genius.
man, it's great whenever during you ask that question and neither of the story writers are in this.
Goodness.
So far from what
Oh.
I know, all of the story happens immediately. So that's John and Richard's department. We weren't able to get Richard on
So
the
it's
podcast today because he ended up going to do something. He had something he had to do. But
Fair enough.
Yeah, there's nothing
it's
to
wow.
do. We're in
a bunch of
quarantine.
stuff happens and then you're just roaming around doing stuff. That kind of game.
so it's okay.
of
So
Mario.
the first cutscene, yeah, it's reverse Mario, dude. You know, you're playing as the Bowser in the situation, except
yeah.
Bowser's just been racially oppressed.
I mean, what's the difference? I mean, I don't see
so-
a difference. Let's
Screw
be
turtles,
honest.
man.
I'd be mad if I
Screw
couldn't get that
turtles.
princess too.
Bowser's just a giant ass turtle, isn't he? Isn't he just a giant ass turtle?
I mean, he's a
Yeah.
drake is the actual term. Vogue is like a dragon without wings.
We're talking about. I'm talking
Sucks.
about Bowser. About how he's a turtle.
Oh, no duh.
It's a dragon turtle.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
That's what happens.
All
when
right,
you have weird
CJ.
crossbreeding.
Good.
What's up,
Hit us with
boys?
your question.
If I may be honest, there wasn't much that I could think of besides just from what you guys have heard about, not what you've heard about, but from what you've heard from all of the audio clips that I've sent you. Is there anything you think that I could do better from what you've heard?
For editing?
I think he means music.
In my
Oh, for the
person-
music stuff. For the music stuff. I'm sorry.
The music's
I
I should have
great, dude.
specified.
my personal opinion, the first one you sent us, remember that? Didn't really like the ticking part that much. Just saying.
Okay.
Ticking.
Jack was the only one that said that, though. I think that it fits.
I mean, I think all the music's been pretty good. I
Yeah,
understand
it all
why Jack doesn't
suits
like the
for
ticking
boss
thing.
fight.
I guess.
All right.
But yeah.
So, for the most part, I'm good then.
Yeah, that's just my personal
Yeah.
opinion, so we don't have to listen to
CJ,
that because
you
I'm a
are the
fucking
man.
asshole.
Let's go. Well,
Have you listened to all of his tracks, Arizona?
Did you play them while I was near you at some point?
I believe that we played them at a meeting. I said, "Yo, hey, look at these
I
dope
think so.
tracks CJ sent us."
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
should write
remember
something
at
for
one
the
point during one
podcast.
of my classes, I turned the volume all the way up on my phone and I just blasted it for no reason.
Nice.
And
We should put this on
everyone
the
just looked at me and it was hilarious.
Listen, guys, I'm still not sure what my part in this whole talking thing is.
You just talk,
Yeah,
man.
you just talk.
Me neither, Arizona.
It's. Have you never watched a podcast
Can I just
before?
take turns. Wait, can I rate your voices? No, I'm just kidding. Let's do it.
Rate our voices.
Christian, you get last.
Yay! Christian's
CJ's in
last.
first.
Go.
CJ's the man.
Bro,
Jack,
my
I don't
piss
even know
gets
what's
number
going on
one.
with you.
I'm a special
That's not a
snowflake.
voice, Christian.
It's a voice to me, man. It was loud enough.
I'm not even a voice.
enough.
I'm just a husk of my original self.
He's just a computer that we have. Secretly, that's all he is. Just a computer
Alright.
that we have record these.
CJ.
Yo, alright. Oh, sorry.
Question. Like, what's the difficulty? Like, is there any, like, problems you have when it comes to, like, making the music? Like, is there, like, problems you run into, or, like, is it just run smoothly through it?
When it comes actually making the music, it's smooth for the most part. It's just trying to come up with all of the individual parts. So, like, what kind of drum beat am I gonna want? Do I want to do something completely wild with the bass line, or should I stick?
Yeah.
Hold on. Should I stick to a much more simpler melody or things like that? Once I'm able to come up with something, I'm usually able to just into the program, and it usually just takes minimal editing after that to make it sound at least decent.
Alright.
You know, since we're talking about the music, CJ, you know, future CJ, edit in, like, your first track right here. Yep, there we go. You like that? Sounded great. I hope you all liked that. There we go.
All right, will do.
Works out.
No, I'm not future CJ, but still, will do.
Yes.
I'll remember it.
I mean,
Alright,
technically,
Cole.
we are the future.
Yes.
itself.
Hello. It is me.
What questions do you have? What conversation topics did you bring to this table?
Well, the one that I wanted to bring to the table is something that you recommended, which is to ask everybody
Oh yeah.
how they got into this. So, since I'm clearly also a new person, I'll start since I brought it up. I got into this when Christian approached me and asked if I wanted to help him start making a game with him and all his whole company that he amassed, which at the time was just Jack, Molly, him, and John. but we've clearly expanded since then. And I was like, yeah, I've always wanted to make a game. And so I just joined and started helping them program some stuff.
Yeah, you saved me from so many rabbit holes.
Cough, cough, camera.
God damn it.
You can't say
I
the
spent
name.
like
Everybody
a
get that
solid
down.
like I
Hold up.
spent a solid 3 days on camera functions, and then Cole came in. Bro, you didn't put in like the dash, and I'm like,
That's a lot of your mistakes, to be honest. You miss like one little thing, or you like mix them up with one other thing, and I'm like, dude, this is wrong. And you're like, oh, then it works, and then I just laugh at you. I remember one of the problems you had is you put a comma instead of like a period or something like that, and it also screwed everything up, which is hilarious. It was very good.
I've always casually sat on the bed while you guys just screwed up everything.
Good job, Jack.
Yes.
well, I'd have Richard go next because he joined after you, but he's not here. But then after Richard, Arizona joined. You want to answer Cole's question next?
Good. The question was how we joined, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how you got roped into this?
Damn nerds is how I got roped into. No, I'm just kidding.
That makes sense.
No, I honestly don't really know. I can only kind of code, so I have no idea how I got into this.
I think I
To be
remember
fair.
somewhat.
Oh,
I believe
You
it
have
was
been doing pretty good.
whenever Christian had no idea how to make projectiles work, so we just like called her up and just like, how the hell do you do this?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, I remember.
It was the
yeah,
projectile.
I made an
no, we
Instagram
were-
post about
And
that,
we
didn't
played
you?
We played with projectiles for like 2 days, and then you guys asked me to join.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it took us about 2 weeks to actually fix the projectile.
Yes.
That
I mean-
projectiles were hell.
I mean, we are new at this, so
Yeah.
Arizona has the most coding experience. I can say that right now.
I think we can tell.
Yeah.
And we might be in trouble then.
we'll get there.
We get there when we get
It'll
there.
happen.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
sure we'll be proud of our
Well, then-
product.
Yes. Next up is the CJ.
Put out,
CJ 's the
Christian.
Man.
How did you get into CJ?
Oh, it kind of started a while ago. I want to say it was somewhere close to the middle of the school year, and Christian, he reached out to me and asked, "Hey, I know you do music. Do you want to do a couple tracks for us?" And I said, "Sure. Let me see if I can come up with something so I can get an opinion before you make like a final decision." Or it went something like that, and everyone seemed to like it, and it was pretty much freelance work up until just recently, where I asked Christian, "Is it all right if I actually join the team? Because I'm putting so much time into this. I might as well just join." And here I am.
Well said.
CJ makes mad jams, is what I got from that.
He does.
Oh, he
Nice.
makes some mad jams. I
So
mean,
many
you saw
mad
us
jams.
editing on the video.
Which I will admit could be a bit better.
Oh yeah, I did, dude. That was impressive.
He should put in another track, like right here. That was a great track.
That was a beautiful track. Good thing we have, just so many tracks to show. We have about
we have a
5.
couple. Yeah,
All are
also a
welcome.
couple.
Yeah, okay, just make the first one the one that Jack was talking about with like the clicks, and then just make the one that you're inserting now be like the 4v1 boss battle.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one is really good. I do.
Dude,
really
that's
enjoy
my
that one.
favorite right
That's
there.
the best one.
If I may be honest, my personal favorite, it's one I just, you guys, it's like the one that was quote unquote supposed to be for the final boss.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
We were looking
That
at
one-
that. It was hella dope.
That was actually really
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
Which-
you mean this one?
Wow, that was a great track.
Perfect insertion points.
Amazing.
From the game.
That's ooh. That slapped. Don't you guys agree? That song was just amazing.
It was perfect. Perfectly well made.
These are phenomenal just insertion points for CJ later. It's like, here, play this.
He's gonna want to stab us later, dude. He's gonna actually want to end us.
Just imagine he doesn't put it in.
Computer, like, I don't have enough music for this. Hold on.
Just imagine.
And hours remain.
He doesn't just like put. He doesn't put it
Can
in
the
at
rest
all.
just be
It's just
CJ's
us
music
talking.
because- An upgrade.
Might as well
Oh
be at this
yeah.
point.
I mean, so given last second, Jack, I was like, hey, Richard's not coming on. You want to come on? Do you have any questions you came up with in that 5-minute period?
Excellent brainstorming time of 5 minutes.
How's quarantine been?
Good work.
Jack, these are phenomenal questions here.
These are the hard-hitting questions.
Hard-
Dunderheads
I would really like to know the
quarantined.
answer
This needs to
too,
be.
so-
We haven't been able to work in so long.
Dude, I
Yeah.
know. That's why we started this though, because it gives us something that we can work on while we're not able to work on the.
Yeah, but shit
Yeah,
sucks because I want to
quarantine's
see
been kinda hell
progress.
for production.
I want to see progress, man.
I'm sure we'll get through it.
The only one who's making progress on the game is CJ.
I wouldn't say that.
That's because CJ is the man.
Me and MK could technically work on the animations, but we just decide not to.
I thought she was though.
No, it's
Yeah.
because John and Richard are writing down the animated choreography for the intro scene,
Oh yeah, the intro's getting pretty production.
and
right
then after they get that written down and fully fleshed out, then she'll animate it.
now.
Sounds interesting.
And also, it's also going to be pretty. So something else, by the way, is that Richard voice act. Not only does he write like the game,
Yeah, he voice
with
acts
John,
Vogue.
he also voice acts Vogue. He's the main voice actor.
There's gonna be voice acting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very weird game we're doing here with the voice acting for a platformer.
How did
Most of
y'all
this will be
not
cutscenes,
tell me
though.
about this?
Because you were so busy
Well,
with
because-
music.
You were
Just
doing
focus on the
music
music,
and you
man.
just joined technically. Yeah, music's your department. I mean, we can probably get you in a scene for voice acting eventually.
Oh no. I wasn't saying I wanted to voice act. I was just like, wait, you guys are doing voice acting? That's neat.
We have turned my closet into a recording studio.
Yeah, no, we
Yeah,
have a bunch
Jack's
of
recording
foam ups.
closet.
We got like a mic there. We're actually gonna tear out one of his walls because it's full of concrete and turn that into an actual recording studio.
Yes.
Ow.
We're gonna mess up my house just for this company.
Dude, you gotta increase your square footage. That's for when you resell.
My square footage, man.
Yeah, man.
So,
Every-
all right,
every foot counts.
I'll ask you guys the same question I asked the people on the last episode because I'm not original.
You mean
So
these are just good base questions for every member anyway.
yeah. So what are you guys most excited for about the game during development or release? It's like what is something that you are genuinely looking forward to see?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing like all the interesting like bosses we can come up with and like everything because it's gonna be interesting with it being like you have to since you're the boss monster you have to feel powerful but you don't want it to be so easy that you just breeze through it so it's gonna be a challenge to balance I think so I'm excited
Don't
to
want
see
this
how
to
we,
be a Mario
come up
game.
with it.
What I was thinking was that like the main character, Vogue would have like a giant boss health bar, and then all the bosses would have like 3 hearts above their heads, like in a regular game.
Yeah, I can see that working. I'm just curious of how it's gonna be like to where you feel powerful, but you're also not actually like insanely powerful to where you breeze through evering. I'm excited
Machine
to see
Gun
how we
Vogue.
make that feel. Don't bring
They're
up
gonna be
Machine
like-
Gun Vogue from our testing with projectiles. That
What a-
was hell.
What about placeholder Vogue?
What were you saying, Arizona?
Is there gonna be like side tasks to make it like longer? like storyline tasks, if you know what I mean.
Side quests.
Seems a little difficult
You
for
mean side quests?
platformers.
Yeah, no. With the platformer, we wouldn't be doing side quests, but we do have like
Okay.
a good amount of levels that you'll be doing along with bosses already planned out.
Hmm.
All right.
So that's what
it's
we're gonna
just
have fun working
basically. Wait. Okay. So is it you're jumping around killing stuff, but with a theme?
Is that every
Uh,
game really
That
though?
sounds like every platformer to ever exist. Do you know the actual story?
I'm just making sure.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you watched
I
you
think-
watched the podcast.
Yeah.
That
I'm pretty
John
sure you
explained.
told me about it too.
Yeah.
So
Just double checking. I see.
Shows how
gonna-
much we talk.
No, I'm
Arizona
trying to-
has been working here and doesn't know the story.
She's been, hey, she's just been
Still
focusing on her
confused
job
by
of programming, man.
Just, you know.
Cole,
Yeah.
are we gonna be doing
It's because you had to help, man.
anything with a placeholder VOG?
Oh yeah, placeholder bog. My child. I love him so much. I'm so glad I did the placeholder art because it's just hilarious.
You know, in my personal
Not because
opinion,
it's good, just because it's funny.
in my personal opinion, we should make placeholder VOG actually have an animation.
Oh no.
Dude, no, I was thinking about making placeholder vlog be like a bonus game that you can unlock.
I want that so bad, but it's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be so much work. For me to
Because
just
you
do.
got my weird bullet that I made for the fireball.
I'm redoing your bullet. I
Alright.
refuse to have that be the bullet.
Guys, so Arizona and CJ, whichever one if you want to start, but what are you guys most excited for about future production?
Yeah,
or
we did get a
release?
little off track there.
You can go ahead if you want, Arizona. Okay.
Copy your answers, so you should go.
Okay, so
No. Now Arizona has to go first.
What? Well, I'm excited. I'm excited for the part that I know the story. No.
We're gonna have to get you up to speed then.
aren't we all?
Honestly, I don't even know. Honestly, I'm excited for the part where I get to listen to more CJ's music. That's what I'm excited for.
Hey,
It's a
I
good thing to
appreciate
decide
you.
for.
Appreciate you.
It is pretty good, not gonna lie.
I'm
Very
excited
much.
when we go to McDonald's and get a bunch of food. Not sponsored.
All right,
Here we
not
go again.
sponsored.
Thanks for that, Jack.
So
Hashtag not an ad.
CJ, you
DJ.
it is your turn, CJ.
That is a good point,
Oh.
CJ.
Thank you, CJ.
Okay, so my favorite part about all this, it's probably just all the music, honestly, because if there's one thing I like about a video game or a movie or anything based, it's the music. I get a lot of inspiration from Pokemon, Sonic, Mario. There's a little bit of Halo in there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just amazing being able to just listen to one song from whatever guys or series or whatever, and just being able to come up with your own kind of unique twist on it. It's just really
See,
interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you done? Are you done?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say that when I was little, I used to just push a bunch of random buttons, and it really, honestly, sounds like when you do that, that you're like narrating a cartoon. Have you ever tried that?
Goodness.
It's really interesting. Definitely not as cool as what you do, but.
In my opinion,
What?
the actual music the game has really changes like the feel of it, you know? Like
Adds to the
Oh.
atmosphere.
yeah, it adds atmosphere like Undertale, not sponsored. With like in the different like places you can go, there's different music which adds a different atmosphere to it, which is a good
Hey,
part
wait.
to have.
Guys, Can we go back to this
What?
cartoon thing again? Because like
Arizona, why?
Dude, I heard.
Ah!
Oh,
Oh, God.
ah! Dude, no, I love the still the thought
does it hurt?
of that going through the audio file for CJ, right? He just sees like this giant nah! And he sees this giant
Alright,
spike
I'm
and he's
done.
like, I know what this is.
He braces for impact.
And he has to listen to it too, like it's his job.
That was for you, CJ.
Y'all are putting me through a living hell, honestly.
Oh no! What did we do, guys?
Everything.
Was it my fault? Was it my
Yes.
fault, CJ? I'm so sorry.
Oh, your
Oh no!
We broke it.
Oh no!
Fuck
Jack
this.
saved me.
Don't
Jack.
rope me into this.
Help. Help me,
It's hard for Jack
Jack.
to save you if
You
he's
wrote
already
me
dead.
into this.
Jack, please.
Why you gotta rope me into this? Oh, because you
Christian,
roped
don't
me
even
into this.
start.
I roped Christian into this.
Good job, Christian.
I kind of did whenever I screamed help.
That was profanity,
Yeah,
Christian.
you did. The whole reason I joined this podcast was because like Arizona's mic wouldn't stop echoing, and they're like, Christian, help.
Wait, could you hear it? Could you hear it the whole time?
The echo?
Or no?
During the
Wait.
podcast or like before when it was an actual
I'm
What-
honestly really confused about how all this works.
There's no
Don't
echo
worry about
right
it.
now. We're
There's
good.
no
too.
echo.
Okay.
If there
is
was an
no
echo, we wouldn't be
Okay.
recording.
Okay, but you couldn't hear the conversation before you started talking.
What?
We're clear on that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
Sure.
Okay. I just want to make sure there's no one spying on us right now, guys. Serious concern.
I mean, my
China's
FBI
watching us.
agent's watching me right now. Hey.
How's it
My
going?
secrets are exclusively for the government, who I don't know are there.
Dude, I was on the bus to school, and there was a Wi-Fi channel called FBI Ban.
Oh no.
FBI,
Dude,
open up.
even the FBI needs Wi-Fi, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
of
that
course.
dope Wi-Fi.
I connected to it.
You fool. They have your secrets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was watching JoJo that day.
Well, now they know you're a weeb.
Jojo.
JoJo.
They saw you beat up Dio.
Totoro.
Ah, that was actually pretty good.
They saw you beat up Dio.
Oh. They're approaching me.
Menacing.
I can't beat the shit out of you if I don't get close.
Come as close as you like.
Why is it still not Mexican?
Yeah, this sounds like a Khajiit, like a Khajiit has. If you have coin, Khajiit has wares.
Are we gonna? We should start. We should try and discuss what our title should be called right now. I think we should do that right now.
A live
Oh, you mean
discussion
game
of the
title.
title.
Yeah, game title. Let's do it. Right here,
Okay.
right now. Let's
Okay,
discuss.
So, John and Cole both strongly believe that we can do better than Revenge of the Boss Monster.
Oh, absolutely we
Oh,
can.
definitely. Definitely.
Oh, CJ now agrees.
You know,
Yeah.
I say
Well, if
we
CJ
always
agrees, then
agreed.
we already know the answer, guys.
let's just call it racist heroes.
That is not a very good title.
Excuse me.
Racist
Because
heroes.
we're not
We
the
kill
heroes
the
and
racist.
we're not racist.
We're not the
Whoa,
hero.
why don't we
Racist.
just call it? Wait, why don't we just name the game Vogue?
Vlog
Whoa.
That's a pretty short title, so we're probably gonna need like a little subtitle.
Whoa.
Vog's
Or-
Bizarre
No,
Adventure.
the only question is there something else
Vogue's
called
Bizarre
Vogue?
Adventure. I don't think so.
No.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hold on.
Yes.
Nothing-
Ooh,
nothing that you could think
CJ's
of, so
giving us
probably
our
not.
research. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, shut up.
CJ the man.
Shut up, marching band geek.
Who are you talking to right now?
I'm talking to you.
To me?
Christian,
Yeah.
are you in marching band?
What was that, Christian? Did you say you were talking to me?
Yeah, she was section leader.
That
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know what that is. But
So
yes,
the
go, CJ.
only. Sorry for interrupting, but
It's all good.
the only.
Nah,
Cool.
CJ, you're the man.
only thing that's coming up for VOG, anything related to video games, it's this like event at the University of Idaho called Vandal Overnight Games.
Oh, so it's an
Yeah,
We
acronym.
that's
love
not-
the University of Idaho.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
That's literally it.
All right, so we're in the clear then.
Alright.
Yeah.
So then, if we name the game like, Vogs, what? Just Vog? Is that it?
No, we need more than just VOG. I feel like that's too short.
Vogue and all
Does
Does
his
this
friends
mean that we
died.
have to dedicate it to the University of Idaho?
We are not dedicating anything to Idaho.
How about
Period.
It sounds like a plan to me.
the game should be called Vogue's Friends Are Dead. Woo.
That is also not a good title.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
You're
a
just
fun
throwing
thing.
my opinion out there, aren't you? Out the
Well,
window.
listen.
Your opinion
Come
isn't
on,
valid.
Jack.
Oh.
Your previous one, which is ripping up better, Vogue's Bizarre Adventure. That one was a better
Yeah,
idea.
but that's like such a JoJo reference, it's undoable.
Exactly. So we gotta come up with something. But that was much better than all of Vogue's friends are dead or whatever it
We
was.
could make this game like a huge storyline, so we could just like name it something, and then we could just say it like Volume 1 or something.
Okay, we're not making a sequel.
We
At
could.
least you're not planning on it right now.
We have not finished the game. We don't have the first level made.
Well, we have
Christian.
the first
Yeah.
part of it.
No need to get so.
We have a testing room full of
Listen.
broken projectiles and
Listen.
enemies.
Hey,
Listen,
hey,
listen.
we almost got projectiles though.
Don't we have?
We're
mostly
close. We
We
need to work
basically
on
have
time.
projectiles.
Like the timing isn't the same. Remember, it's like
Oh yeah.
cooldown.
You can
Well,
do it.
geez,
I believe in
Christian,
you.
Why don't you work on time?
Christian doesn't know
I
anything.
can't
He knows
We're not-
nothing.
at Jack's house.
Yeah.
Do not
Very
mention.
unfortunate.
I'd work
Do
on
not
cooldown
mention
then.
What a
my
shame for you
address.
guys.
Listen, Christian.
Oh, what
we
was
need
that,
to
Jack?
come up.
No, don't.
Put your address here, CJ.
No,
This is Jack's address right here.
no, it's not there.
What?
It's not there.
don't
Okay.
don't DDoS
Put,
it.
put in like a dude. Just put in like a JoJo house or something.
Okay.
All right, cool. The
We're having a lot
Joe
of fun
Star
here,
Mansion.
Chris.
CJ.
The Joe Star
Listen,
Mansion.
Christian.
Can tell, Christian. Tell.
If we really want to work on him that bad, we clearly can just break into his house. What's he gonna do? Stop us?
No, I won't. I mean, I probably.
That is a
might.
plan.
I don't know.
Works for
You
me.
guys got to eat
There
all
you
the
go.
bundles and bundles of cake that I have left over from my birthday.
You know what? I'd be down to do that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, we might want to stop right now.
Yeah, let's stop right
Yeah.
now.
All right.
All
let's,
right.
Let's get out of
places
hand.
edits
you don't add
here
anything
on.
to this, Arizona?
I'm just disappointed I didn't get to meet Michael Jackson.
Oh, Michael Jackson's
No,
right
no,
here.
he's right there. He's right there.
God damn.
Excuse
Right
me.
there in
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah, his corpse is right there. He's saying he with his last
Oh,
breath.
oh, he's dead. Oh,
God.
that's a jump.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh, wait,
Jack,
he's a
why
zombie
did you do
now.
that?
Blur it out. Blur it out. We don't
He's
want
a
to
zombie
Blur it
now.
out.
Jack-
Blur it out. There you
Jack,
go. Blur it
you're,
out.
Jack, you're too young to be around Michael Jackson.
Hee hee.
Okay.
Homie really said.
All right, let's stop the podcast here.
Alright.
There's
Okay, Jack.
gotta be an ounce of humor here. There's gotta be something we can pull this out of because I think that we've lost
He turned
all
himself into a pickle. It's the funniest shit
Again.
I've ever
Oh.
seen.
Bro, it's just a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Oh, whoa. Well said, Jack.
Thank you.
Very well said.
Those are
very
good
well
on
said.
people.
All right, so
God.
with my final say of the podcast, I'm just gonna say this: pineapple's good on pizza.
This is gonna be an intro. interesting
hope
one.
you all enjoyed watching the Dunderheads podcast. This, has no comedy in it whatsoever. We're just bored as hell. So
Oh, totally not.
hopefully you somehow found some enjoyment out of this trash dumpster on fire.
Podcast is basically a garbage bin
He's
on
trying
fire,
to save it, guys.
rolling down a hill,
Yeah. All right.
with the exception of the music.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully, eventually, we'll get you all to meet Richard here soon, and otherwise, you've met almost all the members of the team.
And me too. I have yet to meet Richard.
This is
All right.